everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and today I have quite a doozy. Oh boy, I am unhauling, as you can probably tell from the title, over 100 books. And to be exact, it is 128 books, which is crazy. The reason why I'm doing this is because I really want to start 2021 off on a really clean and organized note. I want to, like all my TBR books are up ahead, so I kind of want to switch from like maybe my arcs on one shelf and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of reorganizing before 2021. I want to clean up my book cart a lot, try to put as many of my TBR books on my other shelf. I have two of them, so the other one's in front of my bed. Obviously this one's behind me. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. All right, so like I said, I am unhauling about 128 of my books. Actually, 70 of them are from my university days. So I was an English major, and I've obviously accumulated quite a few books. I'm not going to show them all to you just because I think that's super boring, because quite a few of them are like textbooks, a lot of anthologies. But I do want to show you a few of my huge books that can be used as weapons. Oh geez. Yeah, so these ones, which aren't that heavy, now that like I'm holding them, I remember hauling these all the way for, I think it took me like about an hour to get to school. Yeah, because there was construction along the way and it was a disaster. And then through the morning rush, because like the bus route I took kind of went through a hospital. So yeah, a lot of nurses on that bus, like literally jam-packed, and then holding like these heavy books at the same time. So that's two of them. And then the other two are like legit weapons. Like, oh my gosh, these are so big. So yeah, these are huge anthologies. The Norton Anthology of English Literature, Volume 1. And then Volume 2, which I like this cover better, but anyways, not the point. Clearly a lot of annotating or some kind of like section marking for me. The pages are like paper thin and the writing is teeny tiny. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. But yeah, like these books are, it's about time I get rid of them because I don't want them breaking. Like these were actually in my closet on top of other stuff, so hopefully nothing's broken, but we'll see. Yeah, so the rest of my school books are over there. It's mostly like a lot of Canadian literature. I took quite a few like CanLit classes, classic CanLit, war CanLit, which actually I am keeping a few of them, like between Canadian plays and stuff like that, just because like I really liked them and I should revisit them. I might actually revisit a few of them now because I'm so close to 100 books like for 2020 that, I mean, it would be really great if I can hit that number because I don't think that'll ever happen again. Yeah, sorry, my wrist hurts from those anthologies. So yeah, already forgot about them. All right, so the rest of the books that I'm going to show you are right over here, and they are basically books that I've either never read or I have read I didn't like, or like I kind of liked them but I forgot about them, or I just like don't want them on my shelves anymore, taking up space. So let's get into those piles. So the first book I really wanted to show you is Tin Man by Sarah Winman. This has survived a few hauls before, or a few unhauls I should say, just basically because of the cover, but I mean, if I'm just keeping it for the cover, then I should really get rid of it. Actually, I should probably say where I'm leaving these books. So obviously my school books, I can't do much with them. I will try to see like if any cousins need them or whatever, and then give it to them when it's safe. But other than that, there are a couple of free little libraries in my area, so I'm just gonna drop as many of them off as I can in there, and then kind of like just keep like visiting back as time goes on, because I don't want to go out and like to go to a thrift store. Cases are kind of climbing here in Canada, at least in my area, in my province, so I'd rather not leave my house. But yeah, like I'll throw them in a few free little libraries, and if not, then I'll see what friends want them and give it to them when it's safe. So I'm technically unhauling these, but I'm also not like getting rid of them right away. So they'll just stay in the other bedroom until they're gone. So yeah, back to Tin Man. I wasn't a fan of the book. I've basically just kept it all this time for the cover. I'm kind of sad I'm getting rid of it, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what, it's just not for me. So I should definitely man up and just get rid of it. I will be piling my books beside me. I hope they don't fall throughout this video, so we'll see. So I'm getting rid of these 4 books. Sweet Little Lies by Kaz, oh my goodness, Kaz Freer. Tangerine by Christine Mangan, which I love the cover. It was stunning. So again, like, it's also survived a few unhauls because I refused to get rid of it. And Forest Dark by Nicole Krauss, and The Orphan's Tale by Pam Jenoff. So these were all gifted copies from HarperCollins Canada, and I've read them. I've forgotten about them, so yeah, bye. School books, actually, because yeah, these are both school books. So yeah, they should probably be in the school book pile, but I don't want to have Joseph Boyded on my shelves. One Jack is here somewhere. If it's not in this pile, it's probably left on the pile on my bed. So yeah, so I'm also getting rid of One Jack. So if it's not in this 128 count, it's 129. So the next one is Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender. Anyways, I read this in high school. I don't know why it's been on my shelf this entire time. Like, I know it was good. I feel like it was good, but again, like, I'm never gonna read it again. Here are another couple books that I read in high school. One is Cracked Up to Be by Courtney Summers, which I thought for the longest time I've never read a Courtney Summers novel before, and then I found this somewhere in my room, probably right here in my closet, and I put it on my bookshelf, and I guess I thought I was going to take a photo of it for Instagram and never did, so bye-bye. And then Beastly by Alex Flynn. I loved it, of course, but now it's time for somebody else to love it, in case they haven't watched the movie, which wasn't Vanessa Hudgens in it, I am pretty sure. But yeah, it was a good book though, so if you haven't read it yet yourself, like, pick this up. I know it's old and like they probably aren't popular, and if you want to read popular books, go for it. If you want to read some backlist books, I suggest this one. So for some reason, I bought The Phantom of the Opera with intentions to read it. I think after I saw the play that came here to Toronto, and yeah, I never read this. So, oh well. Totally unintentional. You know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, I bought this because I was probably like $5 away from free shipping, and this was cheap. So, and it got me the free shipping. So that's why this book has a purpose on my bookshelves, but I'm not going to read it. So this was a book gifted to me from Thomas Allen and Sons, I believe. Dreadful Young Ladies and Other Stories by Kelly Barnkill. It wasn't my favorite book, so I mean, again, I've held on to this because of the cover alone. But yeah, now it's time to go. So like I said, it's gonna be quite a while before I actually get rid of these books. So if you guys can convince me to keep this one, please let me know. Still Mine by Amy Stewart. I know I didn't like it, but I'm not sure if she's worth like buying another book from or reading something else from her. Yeah, I don't know. So if you can convince me about this one, please do, because I am curious if I should give her another shot. So this next book, I think I gave like 4 stars or 4.5, and that is Looker by Laura Sims. I gave it 4.5 stars, but then when I was doing another post for Instagram this year, I didn't leave a Goodreads review, and now I don't know why I liked it so much. I kind of feel like it truly wasn't for me, but I just really wanted to like it. I truly don't know, but I mean, I don't remember nothing about it. So does it really deserve the 4 or 4.5 stars I gave it? I don't think so, but yeah, goodbye. So this next book, I know quite a few people love it on Instagram, and that is Bunny by Mona Awad, Mona Awad, and I truly could not get into it. I have tried to like pick it up for at least 3 times by now probably, and like I just can't do it. So yeah, it's definitely time to pass this on to somebody else who I know will enjoy it. It's so dusty. Ew. So I have 3 books that the Writers Trust of Canada gave me. It's these ones. One is Through the Gardens, a love story by Lorna Crozier, Reaching Mithimna by Stephen Hayton, and The Way Home by David A. Neal, which is a beautiful book. I'm definitely passing these on to a friend who likes nonfiction. Yeah, this was sent to me along with 2 other books, which are right here. And these ones I'm not going to read. The other 2 I know I will read in the new year or sometime in the future at least. Yeah, so it's time to go to a new home. I don't think Jojo Moyes is for me. Me Before You. Yeah, it was good, but it's just not, I don't care for it. So that's why, yeah, I'm letting this go. The only reason I've held on to it for this long is because it was red and I didn't have too many red books. So in case I wanted to do like a red and white stack or red and black, something like that. That's why I would throw this book in a few photos for Bookstagram. But I mean, whatever. If I'm only holding on to a book to use its color, then that's shame on me. Shame on me. Oh my god. This next book Charlie has destroyed. Bellevue Square by Michael Redhill, which won the Giller Prize in 2017, 2018. Oh my god, it is signed. Oh shoot. It's fine. 2017. Oh my god. Should I get rid of this book? It is signed. I don't know if it's in focus. I hope it is. But oh my god. For Maria, all my best, Michael. It is destroyed though. So yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'll get, let me know if I should get rid of this. It is signed. I did meet him. I don't remember meeting him. It was probably for a Penguin, it was actually a bookseller kind of open house or pitching thing for booksellers. And because my friend works at a bookstore, she had a +1 and she brought me along, which it was allowed because I was a blogger, so it's fine. So yeah, I guess that's where I got this from. It's the only reason why I think this would be signed, because I haven't gone to any of his events. Yeah, so just like with A.B. Stewart, let me know if I should keep this one, even though Charlie has left his mark on it. All right, I have slowly been unhauling my Stephen King books because they just take up so much room. And these are the next 4 in my pile. Joyland, Salem's Lot, Charlie, the Tommyknockers, and The Shining. The only one I'm keeping is The Stand. The only one I'm keeping is The Stand because I genuinely really liked that one. But other than that, no. Did I read these? I definitely read Salem's Lot because the spine is creased. And I'm pretty sure I read this, but I don't remember it. All I know is that it's some kind of, obviously, what's it called? I can't even think of the word. An empty circus. What is going on with Charlie? The Shining, we all know that. We all love the movie. I think, yeah, I also read this. The spine is creased. This one I've never opened. So yeah. So these next 3 books are all from Penguin Random House Canada, and I have kept them for so long because these are actually the first 3 gifted copies or ARCs that I received, in general. So as a book blogger, I started my book blog just because I knew I wanted to kind of work into publishing, so I figured that I should have a blog and just kind of use that as part of my resume or portfolio, whatever. So yeah, through my book blog, I was contacted by somebody at Penguin Random House Canada to, I know this one was for some kind of, a Christmas thing that they were doing. So yeah, so that's why I have this one. And then the other ones were just books followed because the person liked me basically. So yeah, now I'm curious, should I keep these? I feel like I've kept them. This is definitely going back to probably university, like maybe end of high school, like beginning of university. Yeah. Oh, July 2015. So actually, let me look at the pub dates. Okay, so I looked at the pub date for The Signature of All Things, and that was 2013. So that's how long I've had this book at least. This is 2015, and Claudine is 2014. So that's how long I've had these books. Yeah. Now I'm curious. Like, I have kept them all this time, but like, again, I need space. I'm not gonna read these ever again. And yeah. So yeah, so these books kind of opened up the world of like working with publishers and getting ARCs. So that's why they've been special to me. But I mean, it's just time. I think it is time. No, I know it's time to just kind of let them go, and they will forever be in my heart. So thank you, Penguin Random House Canada, which I don't think was Penguin Random House back then, but it's fine. Yeah, for opening the world of ARCs to me and being the first ones to give me ARCs or gifted copies. So these 3 books are from a small or medium publishing house company here in Canada, ECW Press. I feel like I bought this. This I probably wanted a Goodreads giveaway, and this is clearly an ARC. Like, I've held on to this when it fell in the back of my bookshelf, so that's why I have it. I discovered it today as I was like getting books for this video and deciding what to give away, and yeah, there's that. Oops. The Clay Girl I've kept this entire time. I didn't like the book, but I love the cover. It is stunning, right? Like, it's so pretty. And again, like, this is another thing of like red, white, pinkish kind of book stacks. So yeah, the pages are stuck together. Charlie must have got to this book, I'm assuming, but yeah, so time to go. And then this one, I genuinely liked it. Actually, I remember when I was an intern at where I currently am right now, ECW Press, and one of the designers there, like, she had worked on this book, because I think I had just recently read it and I was just randomly talking about it. I don't know if she did the cover design or like she had something to do with this book, and it was kind of like, it was fun. It was such a small world. Publishing is a small world here in Canada. So yeah, like, I know it's definitely a different book to read. If, again, backlist books, if you're looking to read some of them in 2021, this one was good. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but it's my favorite of these 3 books that I had from ECW. All Is Not Alone by Wendy Walker. Don't remember it. I forgot. Again, but the cover, well, at least on the ARC, I don't know if this was on the finished copy. Like, it's a nice feel, so maybe that's why I kept that this long. Oh well. Last Seen Alive by Claire Douglas. I am not sure about Claire Douglas. I feel like I've read a couple of her books and just, like, she's not for me, so yeah, like, I don't care to keep this. So yeah, I'm sure one of my friends will definitely enjoy this one. If you can also convince me to keep this book, or at least to try another Fiona Barton book, this is The Widow. I didn't like it that much, just because I don't remember. I don't remember much of it. I don't remember a lot of these books, but I don't know. What do you think? Is she worth trying out again? Because at this point, I'm not going to. But if anybody can convince me, then please go right ahead. Right. Charlie is joining us eventually. All right, so then there's this book, which I agreed to read it because somebody in my publishing class was working with the author. So, you know, we kind of just like pull these favors for each other. This is YA, but it's more like kind of 12-year-olds to 14-year-olds, so not my thing. Narnia. So if I'm not gonna like read the whole series or buy a boxed set of them, then why would I bother? You know what I mean? Charlie. Here's Charlie. He likes to eat my books, as you can tell. Charlie. Okay. Thank you. Stay here, please. Don't move that. I'm usually a huge fan of like international like psychological thrillers, and these are two of them that I read a while ago. I know I liked The Hypnotist better than Crow Girl, but it was just not my style of creepy or style of insane killer, if you know what I mean. So this book I've just kept on my shelf just for the sake because it's Margaret Atwood. I think it was a school book as well. Yeah, no thanks. Who's that girl? Me. I'm joking. I bought this because at the time this was at the festival for The Word on the Streets, like the publishers and the employees kind of like run the booths, and she said that it was funny, so I bought it, and it was funny at the time, but it's been a while. I forget about it. Oh well. I know a lot of people won't be too happy about this, but I am unhauling this book. I didn't like it. It is not my thing at all. Quirky characters are kind of like touch and go for me, so they're either a hit or miss. This was a huge miss. If this was also a miss for you, I do suggest that you read The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. I think that was 1,000 times better than this one, and it is on my bookshelves right now, so there's a testament to how much I disliked this book. Can you stop it? Oh boy. So this book I picked up when I was at my internship. The company just kind of got random books in the mail, so this was one of them. I asked if I can keep it, thinking I was going to read it. I've never read it, so goodbye. Never gonna read this. Way too big for me. So these ones are gonna hurt, but I do need to get rid of them, and that is this trilogy, or I guess I have 3 books. I think a 4th one came out, but I don't remember. I've never read it, and I had no interest in reading that one at all. So, I mean, I know somebody will enjoy these, and I'm happy to pass that on to them. Just, it's not my thing right now. And I don't ever see myself rereading these or wanting to reread them in the future. Charlie is really chomping at a book right now, and that's why the stack is moving, if you can see it. I'll try to stop him. All right, so we're down to the last 2 piles, and if you have read these books, then congratulations, you've learned about life. Whoa. The Chicken Soup for the Soul book collections, I really love them. I enjoyed them as a young adult, and I have kept on to them just like for nostalgia's sake, but I don't see myself like ever wanting to read these again. So basically you would write in letters, and the editors would kind of like obviously publish them into one huge kind of letter book. So yeah, these are all from real people, which I liked. So stories about loss, stories about animals and pets, and teenage angst and growing up as a teen. So they were very important at the time, I think, but just I have no use for them. I don't think I need to explain myself about these ones. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up. In case you are wondering though, I will be keeping my actual Harry Potter books just because my parents would buy them for me for my birthday. So like they've kind of written like little like birthday notes in there. So just like to have that with me, that's really the only reason why I'm keeping my Harry Potter collection. However, the way my bookshelf is, my other bookshelf, so my bed is like here, and then my bookshelf is against the wall. So like there's very little space between my bed and my bookshelf. So right now I can see the first 3 shelves super clear. Charlie. The 4th shelf is kind of like beside, like in front of the start of my bed, but like you can see the spines and you can kind of like sneak your hand in there to get any books that you need. So that's where my Harry Potter books were, but now I've moved them to the bottom shelf, and the bottom shelf is the point of no return. Like I can't see those books. I like literally put them there and forget about them. So that's why, yeah, they've been downgraded officially. Finally, it was about time. If this video is one huge mess, I am so sorry. Charlie has kept me kind of busy in between, and also my video wasn't filming at one point, so I kind of just had to refilm like half of these, but it's fine. It's Sunday for a reason. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Charlie, don't be rude, say bye. Oh, Charlie, he probably has to go to the washroom actually. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a big thumbs up. Charlie, leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know in the comments what book you would unhaul. Like if you could choose one book to unhaul right now, what would it be and why?